Every revolution begins with a spark. For the world of artificial intelligence, that spark was green, from the graphics powering video games to the chips now training the world's smartest AI. NVIDIA has quietly become the heartbeat of the modern world. But here's the twist. This company was never meant to lead AI. It began as a dream inside a small dinner, and for years, it almost disappeared. So, how did NVIDIA go from pixels to power? Let's rewind. It's 1993. Three engineers, Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Preem, meet at a dinner in California. Over coffee and paper napkins, they imagine a future where computers could see, think, and create. They named their company NVIDIA. From NVIDIA, the Latin word for envy. Their logo? Green, the color of energy, life, and vision. But back then, no one believed in them. Intel dominated the CPU world. Startups were collapsing every week. Still, these three believed one thing. If computers could process graphics like the human brain, the world would change. In 1999, NVIDIA launches the GeForce 256, calling it the world's first GPU. The term itself, graphics processing unit, didn't exist before NVIDIA. Suddenly, gamers everywhere felt the difference. Games looked smoother, faster, alive. The company exploded in popularity. Developers started optimizing their games for NVIDIA hardware. While Intel and AMD fought over CPUs, NVIDIA quietly owned the world of visual computing. But Jensen and his team saw something no one else did. Behind all those pixels was something far more powerful. Early 2010s. A few researchers at Stanford and Toronto start experimenting. They discover something astonishing. NVIDIA's gaming GPUs can train neural networks hundreds of times faster than traditional CPUs. That single discovery changed the world. Suddenly, GPUs weren't just for games anymore. They became the foundation of artificial intelligence. Image recognition, voice assistants, autonomous cars, all powered by NVIDIA's technology. In 2012, the AI model AlexNet won a major computer vision competition, and it ran entirely on NVIDIA GPUs. That's when the world realized the AI revolution runs on NVIDIA. Jensen Huang, the leather jacket visionary, takes the biggest gamble of his career. He shifts the company's focus from gaming to artificial intelligence. NVIDIA redesigns its chips with tensor cores, built specifically for deep learning. Then they release CUDA, a software platform allowing developers to unlock the true power of GPUs. It was a genius move, because suddenly every AI researcher, scientist, and company was learning the language of CUDA. By 2018, NVIDIA wasn't just a graphics company anymore. It had become the operating system of AI. AI spread everywhere. Self-driving cars, cloud computing, robotics, supercomputers. Everywhere you looked, NVIDIA was there. Tesla's autopilot runs on NVIDIA chips. OpenAI's GPT models trained on NVIDIA hardware. Google, Amazon, Microsoft all rely on NVIDIA's GPUs to run their AI data centers. Their H100 and Blackwell GPUs became the new gold standard for intelligence. And by 2025, NVIDIA's market value crossed $4 trillion. A company once dismissed as a gaming brand was now standing beside Apple and Microsoft as one of the most valuable companies in history. But every empire faces a challenge. AMD is catching up with new AI chips. Intel is reinventing itself. And startups like Cerebras and Grok are designing specialized AI processors. There's also a bigger question. Can the world sustain the massive energy demand of GPUs? Even Jensen admits, we're not done. We're just getting started. The world is racing toward artificial general intelligence, and NVIDIA is building the hardware to get us there. But for how long can they stay ahead? 3 engineers, 1 dinner, a dream no one believed in. Today, that dream powers intelligence of the entire planet. NVIDIA didn't just make faster computers. They made computers that could think. From pixels to power, from games to gods of computation. This is the rise of NVIDIA. If you love this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell us which company's rise should we uncover next.